In the beginning, there were 8 pulses, 8 notes of light that sang Lemuria into being. Time moved differently here. It didn't march in a straight, rigid line. Instead, it spiraled, the way a shell curls back into itself. The land of Mu was what you would call a utopia. Lush, green emerald mountains, passion flowers grew wild and tumbled alongside crystal clear waterfalls. And the colours, they were so vivid, so vibrant. As a race, we were much taller than you are now. We were co-creators with the cosmos and the soil. There were no chips, no implants, no memory cards, no power plants. It was our hearts that were the inner technology. We rarely spoke. When we did, it was purposeful. Not endless noise, but harmonic frequencies and ancient tongues. We were androgynous beings, fully whole, masculine and feminine braided into one single flame. I was a little bit of a shapeshifter myself, and I created life alone for centuries. There was one experience, though, in particular, that completely altered the trajectory of my life. I was awoken at dawn with the sound of music in the distance. The sky was a bubblegum pink. White lizard birds with huge rainbow wings circled above my head when I saw him. Glistening droplets of water slid down his naked bronzed skin, and he had an absolutely huge horn, hand-carved, made of bone and shell. His almond eyes flickered with recognition when he saw me, and my heart started to pulse in a rhythm that I have never felt before. He bowed, and we sang mind to mind. He was a warrior of the light, a sun king. He told me that his name was Solon, and he shared that a great shift was coming. He offered protection, and if I dared, partnership. But I did not dare. For months I thrashed against him like a wave against a cliff. I've always been fiercely independent. I lived hundreds and hundreds of years without a mouth tasting mine. So of course I resisted his pillar of presence. On that day that I surrendered, it began as quiet as a breath. Light gently filtered in through the window like water on silk. He raised that shell horn and let one long tone unfurl across the bay. His eyes reflected a galactic ocean, swirling from green to turquoise to blue, and we exploded into oneness. We had to quickly learn how to balance our currents, and we worked in true, harmonious partnership. Equal, but different. He was so masculine, and for the first time I was so feminine. As our union rippled through the land, our powers were multiplied, but I could feel his prophecy edging closer. A slow discontentment grew through our society. Some of us wanted more. We had it all, but it still wasn't enough. I felt the balance start to tremble and the ground begin to shake. So the Sun King and I gathered the priestesses, the artists, and the crystal keepers. Together we encoded our wisdom into the stones. Each grain of sand, the dolphins, the whales. We stored messages for those yet to come into every droplet of ocean spray. We knew that this end wasn't an ending, but a seeding. And all infinite possibilities exist inside the prism of God. Then came the convulsions, flames from beneath, waves from above, and the land cracked. Solon took my hand, and I knew in my heart what was coming next. He told me that he couldn't stay. He was the sun, I was the sea. He was to rise skyward and I would remain to cradle what was left. He took me in his arms and said, "Look into my eyes. This is how we'll find each other again." And in the end, those 8 notes were swallowed whole. The same song dissolving into pure silence.